And I think the number one thing that I've been playing this week has been a game that we like to call Zombie Army 4 Dead War. So, the first thing I'd like to mention is that they changed the name from Zombie Army Trilogy, Zombie Army, to just Zombie Army. Now, I don't know if they took out the Nazi thing because of European restrictions. I don't know. Oh, he's tracking mud on my desktop now, guys. Come on. I don't know if they took out the Nazi thing because of European restrictions or what. I know they've been a little bit more lax lately with the restrictions, but it's just one of those things that's like, I think that, whatever. It doesn't really matter in the long run, but I'm going to call it Nazi Zombie Army probably 15 times while I talk about it. So this game takes place after the original trilogy, which is it's a good trilogy. It's 3 games that they're just like the Sniper Elite games, except they're with zombies, right? And there's bullet time, and there's different weapons, and he says, "I'm Goose." Honk. Okay, thank you. So yeah, they're just like the Sniper Elite games, except maybe a little. They're a lot more arcade-like, but this game took that up a notch, where you have special melee moves, you have special moves in general when you're shooting different weapons. Like you're shooting your sniper rifle, you press E while you're aiming, and it'll do like a super shot. Or if you do a melee attack when it's fully charged, it will do like an electric punch or throw an axe, a fire axe, something like that. And with your submachine gun, it'll do. I think it does like just a burst of. It just fires all the bullets in one shot, I think. And with the pistol, it does like a lock onto the head type thing, and it's kind of like a. It's kind of like a cowboy Overwatch character, McCree. It's kind of like his special move, but I think you can only do up to 3 enemies. But it really helps when going against the bigger enemies, like the armored giants. What's he pulling over now? The goose is now there's a goose with a crown in a picture, and he's put it on our screen. Thank you, Goose. So I don't have many gripes with this game, but the one gripe I have right now is the fact that there's not enough guns in the game. There's a few sub guns, secondary weapons, but I don't think there's enough rifles in this game. And I'm level 30 and I haven't unlocked another rifle. I thought you were going to unlock them as you go. But what I found out is they're not going to give you more rifles until the Season 1 starts, which is actually right now. So during the weekly events, you'll be able to unlock new weapons, skins, emotes, blah, 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 blah. But I really, I would like to earn new weapons, like what happened to the Kar 98? What happened to the M1A1 carbine? What happened to the SVT and all those other beautiful weapons, the Type 99 from the other game? Now, right now, I cause problems on purpose, he says to me. Thank you, Goose. So the M1 Garand, the Gewehr, the G34, and the Mosin Nagant are the 3 weapons you can kind of start out with. And then there is a repeater rifle, like a Western repeater rifle that was used, that is a gun in Strange Brigade that you can download for like $5, or if you have the season pass, you get it for free. Well, for free in quotations. That's the only thing right now that's bugging me, because I like the guns, like the things you can upgrade on them, like the perks and stuff, is amazing, and I like everything that you can do with it, but I want to unlock new weapons as I progress. Right now I'm just unlocking new perks, new emotes, new skins, stuff like that as I level up, but I would like more weapons. That's all I want. I'm sure by the time that this game gets a year in, there'll be tons of weapons for you to enjoy, but right now I wish that they had included some more rifles. I actually I caved in and bought the season pass, and I was using the Strange Brigade rifle. It is very good. It's very fun to use. The one gun I haven't used a lot is the Mosin Nagant, even though it is a very powerful sniper rifle. I just don't like it. It takes too long to reload. Also, here's another thing. Guys. Where's the Springfield? Where's the Springfield in this game? Come on, that's like a staple of the main character. You know, it's kind of annoying that they're like, oh, thank you, Goose. He pulled over the same meme we had before. It's a little annoying to me. That's it. But everything else about this game I love. Let me talk about the things I like, guys. Horde mode. Horde mode is amazing. It's like I think that most of the waves are roughly the same until you get to the part where it opens up the door and allows you to leave. Then the waves get progressively harder and harder until they force you to leave, where you die. But I really enjoy Horde mode, just the way that it's set up. You know, there's supply drops. You start with a random pistol, and that's all you have, and you have to find the supply drops and ammo. The waves progressively come, and they open up new areas at times. And I think that the 2 Horde maps we've played so far, they're very nice to play on, and they have both strengths and weaknesses, which I really enjoy. Oh, he's bringing over a new picture, guys. This one says, Thor, only I can lift Mjolnir, and the goose is carrying the hammer of Thor. Okay, that's a good one. So, what else to say about this game? The campaign. I actually really like the campaign so far. Right now, I believe we're on chapter 3 or 4. We're in like a forest right now, and we just beat a zombie half-track, which was a really cool introduction. Now, I'm going to say this. The first chapter in the game is pretty short, and Greedy Waffle was so angry about it that he sent me several texts saying how disappointed he was. But chapter 2, like, the levels double in size. In chapter 3, they feel like they go on forever, but not in a bad way. I have been enjoying the campaign myself. I played through the chapter like the first chapter 5 times right now, because I've been going through like weekly challenges and just kind of finding all the collectibles right now. Peace was never an option, the goose says. But I've been enjoying the length of them. I understand why the first chapter is shorter, is because, you know, it's more of like a training chapter. They kind of get you used to the base of the game. They put back in like the suicider zombies and the mulcher and the flamers, and they got some new ones in there, and they're just kind of introducing you to the game, right? Whereas when you go into like the third chapter, you know, they start introducing new things to the game, like the zombie half track, and, you know, I'm sure there's going to be more stuff as we continue on, because oh look, he stepped in mud again. But I understand why the first chapter is so short, and that's why I didn't want to really judge it on the first chapter alone, because I could tell that, yeah, it's just a training chapter. You know, it's three levels, or three levels long. And I can see, you know, they introduce traps, they introduce different gun mechanics, aiming, all this stuff. So yeah, I've been enjoying the campaign. Now, I don't know why it's crashing for Greedy Waffles. I don't know, because it hasn't crashed on me yet. It did slow down my computer a little bit, but that's because I was pressing the Windows key to minimize it up and down a lot, and I think I did it at the wrong time. Other than that, I've been having a fine time with the game. I haven't had any crashes or anything like that, and especially for a game on the Epic Store, it's actually running pretty good. And I guess it's not a bad thing, you know, that's on the Epic Store. So there you go. He keeps bringing over notepads, and they're just kind of saying the same thing on them. Excuse me. So, what else about the game, guys? The shooting mechanics are really fun, and they've added new bullet time things to show, like zombie skulls, zombie organs, zombie ball sacks. Yes, I got a ball sack shot on one the other day, and I was like, okay, zombie balls are a thing. You know, that's what we're showing. I like those slowed down moments. I turned them off for trap kills, because that just seems like a little bit much. But I do have them on, and I do enjoy, enjoy them a lot. Let's see. What else do I like about the game, guys? Oh, the other thing that was kind of annoying was they mixed around the controls a little bit, right? Instead of it being like, I think it was control to go to third person when you're aiming the sniper rifle, it's default to go into the scope, and you zoom in and out. But if you want to go to third person while using the sniper rifle, you have to press like control. They changed it to F. Now, I wouldn't mind this if F wasn't also throw grenade. Because you can't just press F to pay respect, randomly to go in and out of third person and first person view with a sniper rifle if you're not aiming it. If you're not aiming it, then you throw a grenade. And it's like a little bit of an oversight there. But I'm getting used to it. It's something that you can't get used to. Now, if I go back to play the other games now, I'll probably have to relearn it again. Guys, stay hydrated. That's all I gotta say. Stay hydrated. You already showed us this one, Goose. I'm closing it out. So, the level up in the game. So, there's a few things that add to your leveling up in the game. So, there's completing bonus objectives in each part of the chapter. And then there's also, how good your kills are, right? You get your multiplier goes up as many headshots as you get, right? So, it keeps going up as many headshots as you get. If you start missing shots, the multiplier will reduce. I'm sorry. So the multiplier. Okay, let me restart that. So let's say I have a 5 times multiplier, right? Which is it's whatever the base amount for the kill is times 5, right? What happens if you don't get a kill after that there's little blocks and it goes down every second. So if you don't get a kill within 5 or 6 seconds, it goes to yellow, then red, then eventually it goes away. If you miss shots, it also reduces as well. So that's how that works. And it's still a cool way that it works, and I do like that. And I like that it's not just like one miss and your multiplier is gone, like in the other games. So it gives you a little bit more leeway. Like I said, this game is a lot more arcade than the other games, and those games were pretty arcade, you know what I'm saying? The graphics are really nice in this game as well. It's a very nice looking game. There's no real bad things I have to say about it. I think that excuse me, the blood splatter looks really nice in this game. The facial animations aren't really that great, but it's a Sniper Elite game by Rebellion. None of them have ever had good facial animations, not even in Strange Brigade. So I mean, it's really just a moot point at this point. Man, what is going on? What happens if he just kind of drags your mouse around. Here, watch. He'll take it. I can't move it at all. There we go. Yeah, I got it back now. Anything else? Well, perks. Thank goodness I'm watching this gameplay. So there's perks. You level up your gun with perks and upgrade kits. You find upgrade kits throughout the levels and by leveling up. And there's a lot of perks to get for your guns, which make them better. Some of the perks, they add like a fire element, electric element, double damage element, stuff like that. Other ones are for how much you can zoom in and out with sniper rifles. Other ones are for how much ammo is in a clip, for stability, etc., etc. And to get the better ones, you have to level up your character. Like, I think the max ones are 20 for most of them. So once you're level 20, you'll be able to unlock everything once you get upgrade kits. Also, good news, everyone. There's no microtransactions. Hell yeah, no microtransactions in this game. And I know what you're saying, guys. Hey. How long is that gonna last? That's the thing that worries me. I don't know. Once the season 1 gets started and gets going, I don't know if they're gonna add loot crates or anything like that. The only thing right now has been a little bit of day 1 DLC, which, if you pre-order the game, you get it pretty much all for free. So I don't know. It's just one of those things. It's like we gotta wait and see on that. Is there anything else I want to say about Zombie Sniper 4, Zombie Army 4 Dead War? No, I think that's about it. I've been really enjoying the game. The hype was real. I was really excited for this game, and so far, completely enjoying the experience. Just a few things to get used to. I have to get over the fact that I'm not able to use as many guns as I would like to use right now. But I'll wait. I can wait for the season to start. And the nice thing, if there's not like a big update for it, right, every time there's a season, I'll be able to play it the day the season starts, right?